It is. It's very slow. So. All right. Let us begin. In terms of like phrasing, because I mean,
anyone you wanted.
I mean, I listened to a recording and I kind of was able to pick out the phrases that I wanted to come out more in the texture, and I wrote it down. And then
it looked like you wanted the second phrase to come out more than the first.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Because I feel like the first phrase, that'll establish how it should sound, and then maybe in the second phrase give more direction into maybe into like the B section.
So then I would suggest that you use your space to the right of your body more in the second phrase.
Okay.
Because you're right now, a lot of it's right in here, and it kind of really never goes over here.
Okay.
But you have all this space over here you could use. So what I was trying to see is, I was going to stop you, and then I wanted to see you keep going, because as you continue with the piece, you did start to use more, but I think you can use even more. And then when you get to that third phrase, you can use even more.
Okay.
I think that there's something you're trying to do, and you wrote in here, you wrote left hand. It's called a snap rhythm, that 16th followed by the dotted 8th rhythm in there. You can do something like this for that. You can go 1, 2, 3, beyond. He added in. So you're basically melding the pattern right there. So 1, 2, 3, ba-da-dee-dee. So you don't have to give each beat, which I think you all want to do, because you want to kind of show that there's that longer 8th note in there. Then, we'll try it again. Try that again, and then we'll talk about the breaks in phrases and if you want. So see if you can use more space to your right from the beginning.
Sure.
really in a more of a horizontal way. Watch in the tape that it doesn't get to be, it doesn't have to always be so much information from the wrist, and the way you're holding the baton sometimes gives it a lot of angles to look at. It can be just pretty small, and they'll keep that moving, especially if your arm is sort of moving and floating through this water. The Eubanks and Bray's Bonnie Doon, it's a waterway, really, is what they're talking about. Everybody take a look at the page, and look at the end of each phrase. Is there ever a moment where there should be no sound?
No.
Okay, so all of you need to figure out how you're going to indicate that to your players, all right? There is a moment where the bass line stops playing and they have a rest, but the melody needs to be keeping going there. So that's a great opportunity, those of you who are trying to figure out, what do I do with my left hand? That's the left, you gotta keep playing there, all right, as you keep going. All right, let's go to the Honda, please. Yeah, can you mention that? And what page do you all need to 6-7?
242.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, 242. I think we delineated parts. If you would like to clarify, Brandon, go ahead.
Sure. So Matthew 1. Will, you can do, we have so many lines.
Why don't you just ask them, because I think they were supposed to look at
Yeah, so what would you like, Will?
I think 2.
Okay.
2.
Jessica.
1.
Okay. Aaron? Max? Just 2, okay. Max, what would you like to play? Okay. Melissa?
I can do 3 as well.
And then just 4s, yeah.
Okay, so everything covered?
Yes, everything is covered, okay.
He's going to be in 12.
Would you like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
9,
Whatever you
10, 11.
Cool, wonderful.
What you choose.
Okay, sure.
Try this now. Try being a little bit more out here. Okay. And I think you're thinking light, and this is light, fun music from its time. So, but I think you can be bum be dum bum 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 bum. You can bounce a little more if you're out here, back here with the elbows back here. It looks a little heavy, maybe. Can we try that again from the beginning? Yeah, right out here. And just keep it small by not making big wrist movements.
Sure.
First time you're out playing it. But the trick in this, I think, is as a conductor is thinking, I don't do this very often, you got to think through all those beats.
Yeah.
So I would like for you all to start, please, in measure 4. All right? I would like you to think in measure 4 to conduct a perfect 12 pattern. That's all you're thinking about.
Okay.
I can show that I can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then the rest of the piece, mess around. Who cares if you're conducting in 12? You know? It can be... Boom, next measure, okay? Just dance around with it so we know you can do 12, you know you can do 12, and then stop counting or worrying about it and just be the music a little bit, see what happens. What measure are we starting in?
4.
Thank you.
Yeah.
two measures, we heard some things as you just started to enjoy the music more. So yes, I know there's an exercise to this because I want to know that you can conduct in 12. But then I want you to free it up a little bit, and that was really lovely. It'll be interesting to see what you write about in your journal when you see
Yes.
both ways. Okay, comments? For Brandon, what are you liking? If you were writing cards to him, what would you be saying?
You look directly at us, which is nice.
Good.
It is easy to read, like to see what you're doing. Like
Yeah.
it might not always be like the perfect 12, like you're trying to correct, but
Mhm.
it still is very easy to like, this is what you have.
Good, thanks.
Good. Thank you for going first.
Yes.